Hello here, guys. This is Dr. Patrick Price. I'm called the Body Detective. I'm here today to start a go live on YouTube. This is new for us. We usually don't use YouTube for this, but now we're live. So every day, not this week, next week, we're going to begin every day, small segments and give you bits and pieces about holistic health. Now, I work here in Houston, Texas at the Houston International Wellness Center. I'm known as a chiropractor, but also there's many different things that I do. Now, as far as who I am and what I do, I'm from Louisiana originally, in Texas here in Houston, Texas. And so I became a chiropractor because of my own background, my own traumas, my own injuries I received in sports and in martial arts, particularly martial arts. I learned a lot about my body through the training. Basically, when you learn to injure every part of your body and then learn to heal those parts of the body, you learn quite a bit about yourself. Um, I also, doing those travels of learning about my body healing, not just other chiropractors and other medical doctors and osteopaths and others I came in touch with. I got in touch with a lot of old world people, and what I call old world medicine. Now, what is old world medicine? Well, a lot of the ancient techniques that have been lost. A lot of things aren't taught to mainstream doctors, if you will. I even gave a talk in Mexico City last year about old world medicine. About most doctors today, if you look at yourself as a medical doctor, what did you used to be called in the old days? You were called a medicine man. Some called a shaman if you're in South America. But you were called a medicine man. Why? Because you knew the medicines, you knew the plants, you knew the foods. You knew, instead of using toxic drugs, which I'm not against, there's times to have drugs for painkillers and certain conditions that are emergency conditions. But let me tell you this, through plants and herbs, proteins, enzymes, vitamins, minerals, you can heal a lot of things with your body. I'm a walking proof that that's possible. So old world medicine has to do with a lot of these lost techniques. Now, there's a lot of people who still understand how this works. But as of today, I'm going to tell you, old world medicine was not just learning about the herbs. It was about learning techniques from the old shamans and Tai Chi masters and Apache Indians and all the ones that have been passed down the knowledge. Not just knowledge that's in a book or it's written down. Knowledge that was just simply passed down from one son to the next, to the daughter, to the top student. And so old world medicine is about different types of body work, how to use plants to heal the body, and how to heal emotions. Because there'll be segments I'll work on and just talking about how to heal emotions. Because if you want to get to the root of why you have what you have, you will find that there is a root in the emotional base, which I'm not going to explore today with you guys. Area. This is one of the main areas in Houston, Texas. It's easy to get around. Traffic is a bit of a mess at times, but go during non-traffic times. Patients learn this. But we see patients locally, we see patients out of state, and we see patients internationally. Just like here talking to you now, I see patients through Skype, I see them through an international WhatsApp, that particular phone call. And so we have patients everywhere. And that is such a compliment to me in our office that we know what we're doing. We know how to get you better. Now, am I the healer? No, I'm going to show you how to heal yourself. And that's the main thing is you're going to learn certain steps how to fix you. And that's what I learned. It wasn't just I go to some person and some magical thing happens to me. Well, there's times that can happen. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you about your body. I'm going to put you back in touch with yourself, that you get to know yourself. And how am I going to do that? Well, the very basic ways in the beginning is you need a consultant exam to find out what's really going on. And I use lots of techniques of what they call muscle testing. Kinesiology is known by different names. There are 12 original guys in the United States called the Dirty Dozen. I've studied with 8 of those 12. And they all had their own unique system. It's like learning judo, karate, aikido. These guys had their own muscle testing. So before they had blood testing, urine testing, all these MRIs, x-rays, how did we know what was wrong with the body? We knew how to use these. And so these techniques come from a past of how the Chinese used the pulse to see what's wrong with you. And there are many cultures who use many different ways, even reading the face, knowing what's going on with your body, just looking at the contour of the face and see where an organ may be dysfunctional. So what will we do on your first visit? We'll consult the exam, like I said, but here's what will happen. What will happen is I'm going to explain to you the 7 basic steps, what I call cleansing. And what this is, you're going to start using our wonderful product, our Oxy Detox. Many of you know about this product already. If you do not know about this product, please get your own. Now, we have a website set up just to order products online. If you don't order directly from us, you go to Ki Essentials, which is ki-essentials.com to order this Oxy Detox. And this will get you going. This is your first cleanse. This will start at this all the way down. Now, every medicine man, every old world person that I've trained with, male or female, they'll tell you there's 5 areas. So when you start these 7 steps, here's why you're going to do it, because you need to know why. People go, well, I don't need to cleanse. I have a bowel movement every day. Well, good for you. That doesn't mean you're cleansed. Just because you have a bowel movement doesn't really mean a whole lot to me. Now, if you're not having bowel movements, but every couple of days, well, that is a problem. Now you're holding in toxins. So what are those tubes? You have a digestive tube. You have an in and an out. What happens here to there? A lot of things go wrong. Small intestines, your colon, your ileocecal valve. There's a lot of things to clean out and open up. Then you have what? You have a vascular system, which is a tract that runs through the body. It has a flow. You have the arteries carry the blood. You have the veins carry the blood back to the heart. So you got to look at your vascular system. And then you got to look at what? This is where the chiropractic comes in. The spinal work. Okay? This is what chiropractors do. So if I only did chiropractic adjustments, a lot of magical things would happen. Because with the chiropractic adjustments is you have from the brain down to the tailbone, you have a spine. Okay? And you have all these bones, all these segments, and all these little nerves that come out from the spine. And all these nerves all go to different organs and glands. That's why you have that pain in the middle of your back. Well, that's T6. The thoracic bone right there goes to your stomach. So if you push that, most people, they hurt there. And what that means is their stomach is out of balance. Welcome to America. Okay, if you're from another country, you move to America, it's just a matter of time for your stomach turns against you. And a violent battle will go on in your intestinal tract. So with the digestive tract, the vascular system, and now opening up the nervous system, you begin to heal. Then you got this thing called your lymphatic system. You know those little bumps you get in your neck,